told you, I'm gonna give you the tips and tricks. So you got to keep staying tuned through these videos. This one, I'm going to go over why do buyers overcomplicate the process. Now, these are a few things that buyers overcomplicate the new construction process with. Now, one is the model home trap. Falling in love with the model home is always a bad strategy because when you fall in love with the model home specifically, it usually has 100 to 300,000 dollars in upgrades from what you're actually typically going to get on a spec home. Now, the spec homes typically still have 50, 70,000 in upgrades. A lot of the times they have the tile flooring, the nice quartz countertops, the nice white or the cherry wood cabinets, depending on what you like, right? So they still have upgrades, but they're not going to be exactly like the model home. The model home is almost like a myth because if there's only one, and that one will get sold at the very end of all the construction. And after they sell the whole community, many times that can be months, maybe even years. So that's one big thing that a lot of buyers don't typically comprehend at the beginning of the process, especially when they're looking into new construction. And this is for something for a home that you're going to be designing yourself. That's where you could get into that trap where you're starting to add more than $150,000 in upgrades versus a quick move-in home that's one that's already complete, 30 to 60 days to move in. They've already set an established price. It's fixed. It's not moving. If anything, we might be able to negotiate it down a little bit, depending on where the builder's at, or we might be able to get more closing costs or maybe even fridge washer, dryer, blinds. We're going to try to get you a deal. So that's one thing there. The design center burnout. Let's say you do decide to start the process from ground up. It takes a lot of time, thinking, energy on deciding what you want specifically for the house, colors, and everything. So a lot of times, a lot of my buyers end up choosing a quick move-in. They don't want to deal with the stress. They've already found a nice home that fits their budget, fits their needs, and getting it out ultra low interest rate. A lot of the times, it's a no-brainer. And the last one is the resale paradox. So a lot of times, especially this goes for my move-up buyers, of course, the ones that have a home that want to sell their home, they want to do all types of customizations before they put the house on the market. The truth is that not every buyer is going to love the customization that you do to the home. So if you do decide to do any customization to the home, what you want to do is you probably want to go minimal on those customizations, something that's going to be less expensive, however, going to create big results such as paint, cleanup, landscaping, fixing up the yard, doing things that you could potentially put a little elbow grease and DIY, do it yourself, right? So those are three big things that buyers do to overcomplicate the process. So if this is you, you got to stop it. and also, let's connect. Let's jump on a quick call, a virtual call, or let's connect in person. Come out to the office. Let's meet face to face. Or if you want to meet face to face here on a virtual call, we're also available for that. So let's continue this 7-mini masterclass series. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, have found it informational. I'm excited to continue the process with you. Reach out to me if you have any questions, 623-332-3929. Your boy and your resource for real estate. Thanks again. Have a good one.